I'm ready to go with you. Let's get the amulet.
Okay, let's do it then.
But keep it to yourself. People don't need to know it.
You have to watch what you tell me.
As long as I'm not involved. Rely on somebody and you're in trouble.
So, here we are, far away from your friend Diego. I'm to send you regards from Bloodwind.
Come back, you pussy!
Coward, come back!
So, you idiot, just wanted to trap me.
Hey, man, we're sitting in the same boat. I am not into digging in the mines either, so I'll do what the guards tell me. Then I'll be accepted soon. That I should whack you, of all people, is your own fault, really. Why did you have to start a bloody fight with the guards? Personally, I don't dislike you. So what do you think? Peace or further fighting?
Peace sounds good.
I'm glad we see eye to eye on this. Let's forget about it. From now on, I'm on your side. If you ever have trouble again, you can count on me. I owe you some, after all.
But keep it to yourself. People don't need to know about it.
How often?
You should.
Let's talk about something else instead.
Take me to your camp. I want to have a look at it.
Very good. I'll go ahead. Follow me.
I'm not listening to all that blathering anymore.
Awaken!
Greetings, stranger. You're treading on holy ground. This is the Brotherhood of the Sleeper. What brings you here?
There was a time when things would have gone very differently.
I'm new here. I wanted to have a look at your camp.
Strangers are welcome here, but it's important to follow our rules. There are certain areas strangers may not access.
Coward! Come back!
Here we are. Down there lies the camp of the Brotherhood. Go through the gate and speak to my brothers. I'm sure you haven't come here for nothing. Ask for Kor Kalam. He's in charge of the novices and tutors. I'll go back to the old camp. There are still many infidels who need to be guided to the right path.
Good luck.
You looking for trouble?
I need armor.
You have to earn a Templar's armor like I'm wearing, but you can have a novice's loincloth.
Better than nothing.
You won't get it for free, though.
How are things in the camp?
Everything's quiet. Just go in.
looking for trouble?
It was obvious that there would be trouble.
Something about that story after all.
But keep it to yourself. People don't need to know.
Let's talk about something else instead.
People always talk.
I thought that had been cleared
Have
up
you got-
ages ago.
Well,
There was a time when things would have gone very differently.
People always talk.
Wouldn't like...
I thought that had been cleared up ages ago. There must be something about this story after all.
There must be some.
I better.
You're if you think.
You have to watch what you tell people.
I better keep out of it.
I'd like to buy a map.
Sure. What are you thinking of? The more you can see on a map, the more expensive it is.
You have to watch what you tell me. Listen to all the flattering.
And won't happen again.
Show me your goods.
There was a time when things would
It was
have
obvious
been
that there would be trouble ahead.
What else can you tell me about hunting?
A lot, but it'll cost you more than a beer. If you know how, you can take the creature's teeth, claws, and skin. It's hard to get them, but they are valuable. At least every merchant will trade those things with you.
What do I have to observe while skinning reptiles?
The only reptiles suited for this purpose are lurkers and swamp sharks. If you slit the skin at the sides, it'll peel off by itself. From now on, you should be able to skin reptiles.
Show me how to take off the claws.
Actually, it's quite simple if you know what to do. Bend the claws forward, never backwards. And you mustn't pull them out either. Claws can be taken, especially from lizards. From now on, you'll know which creature's claws to take.
How can I skin these creatures?
It's very important to skin them from the back to the front. Once you get the hang of it, it'll be easy. Furs are very valuable. The furs of wolves and shadow beasts can be used to make clothes. When you examine the fur of a killed animal, you'll soon notice if it can be used or not.
How do I get the teeth?
I want to see some ore first. Like I said, everything has its price.
You're demanding a lot for your advice.
Possibly, but you can earn a lot of ore with this knowledge. All the animals you kill without knowing how to cut them up will just rot away. That's a wasted opportunity of skinning them and selling the fur at a high price. If I were you, I'd try to gain this knowledge as soon as possible.
Better keep out of it.
I wouldn't like to be in his shoes, though.
People always talk about
I wouldn't like to be in his shoes.
Hey man, new here? I haven't seen you before. I'll join you for a while, if you don't mind. I'm sure you'll need a friend.
Why not come along?
Great, we can talk while we're going. Tell me, where are we going? Or is it supposed to be a surprise? I like surprises.
How's things?
Not bad. If you can cook well, you have many friends here. Would you like some of my rice stew?
Thanks.
You could do me a favor.
What can I do for you?
You must be used to good food. I have a new recipe. meatbug ragu a la Snaf with rice and mushrooms. You can have as much as you want, but I still need 3 meatbugs and some hell mushrooms. 5 should be enough.
You want me to throw up?
You don't have to eat it, but I think at least you could try. If you happen to get the things, think of me. I've already sent somebody, but he just hasn't come back. Must have deserted to the new camp.
I have the things you wanted from me.
Good. I just have to add them. Then the stew will be ready. Wait.
Who was the guy you sent before me?
His name was Neck. He was pretty discontented here. I think he's in the new camp now. I sent him to collect mushrooms, but he didn't come back.
Rely on somebody and you're in trouble. That's how it. I thought that had been cleared. Same old story every time.
Don't pay attention to me. I'll stay with you. Don't worry.
There was a time when things were very different.
That won't happen again.
I want to become a shadow.
So?
Can you help me?
I wouldn't know how.
I'm looking for somebody to
Why
teach me
have you
something.
come to me? You should have said that before. If you want to join the camp, it's an advantage to be a good fighter or thief. If the influential shadows in this camp test you, they'll give you tasks you better not get caught doing. That's why the way of the thief would be a good start to you. Incidentally, I'm the best thief in the whole of the old camp.
What can you teach me?
And that depends on what you want to know.
I want to learn how to
I
sneak around.
believe, no false modesty, that I'm one of the best thieves they ever chucked into this colony. But when it comes to teaching how to sneak around, Cavalorn is the better man for you.
Where can I
He's
find
hunting out in the
Cavalorn?
wild. You'll find him at the path to the new camp. Westwards of the old camp, there's a wide canyon. In this canyon, there's an old woodcutter's hut. You'll find him there.
You wouldn't speak up for me in front of Diego, would you?
Depends. If you demonstrate that you've learned something as a thief, we could make use of you. Learn a thief's skill. You need to become more skilled in sneaking around, pickpocketing, or opening locks. Then you'll have my vote.
Don't you have any plan of where you want to go?
People never learn. But keep it to yourself. People don't need to know about it.
Same old story.
Could you please keep quiet for a minute?
Sure.
Get lost.
You want to be on your own for a while, do you? I understand. I'll stay in the background.
People always talk. That's it was obvious.
Hey, you.
If you want to get rid of your protection money, you've picked the wrong day.
Yeah? Why's that?
'Cause I'm not here.
There was a time when things would have gone very differently.
Oh? Where are you then?
I'm actually at the castle, sitting by the big campfire, drinking a mug of beer.
I doubt that's ever
As
likely to
long
change.
as I'm not involved.
Then how come I'm talking to you?
Nick's vanished. This district is usually his responsibility. And until he reappears, Thoris has ordered me to guard it.
You have to watch what you tell people.
Do you know where Nex got to?
No, and I'm not likely to find out. If anything, the diggers in this district might know something, but diggers don't talk to guards. Especially not now they know I hate this filthy work. I bet they're laughing behind my back.
It was obvious that there would be trouble ahead.
Why don't you just collect some more protection money?
Nick did his rounds before he disappeared. There's not much left to collect now.
You shouldn't believe everything you hear.
It's about Nick.
Yeah?
I think I've found him.
What? Where is he?
Feeding the rats?
Oh no! Damn it! That means I have to run the show here now. I was hoping he'd be coming back. Now I have a problem.
You shouldn't believe everything you hear.
What's the problem?
I'm in debt to Scatty, right up to my neck. Now he knows I'm doing Nick's job. He'll be coming around every day.
There must be something in that.
Let me pass.
There was a time when things would have gone very differently. There was That's not right. Must be something about this story after all.
As long as I'm not
But keep it to rely on somebody.
maybe. That won't happen again.
I wouldn't like to be in his shoes, though.
Hello.
I haven't seen you before. You're new here, aren't you?
Just recently arrived.
Have you already decided which camp you want to join?
No, what do you think?
Well, it depends. Each camp has its advantages, I guess. Until you've made your decision, you can stay here. A hut just became available.
You're in trouble. That's how it goes.
What are the advantages of the old camp?
If you pay protection money to the guards, you can have a laid-back life here. They always interfere if one of the paying diggers is attacked. Besides, you can only get the goods from the outside world cheap here. These things are unaffordable in the other camps.
And what if two people fight each other who both pay protection money?
Then the guards just watch until one of them kills the other. Then they do him in.
What goods are considered precious here?
Everything from the outside world. Bread, cheese, and bacon, and above all, beer and wine. Not the cheap rice schnapps from the new camp, but really good stuff. You always get a good price for weapons, and armor is really expensive. The guards took the old armor off the prison guards after they killed them. You can always recognize them by their armor. They only sell it to other guards. You could never get a hold of one as an outsider.
I think I've heard enough about the old camp.
I like it here.
What are the advantages of the new camp?
If you're cool about getting your throat cut for a slice of bread, you should go there. No, it's not that bad, but it's different from here. Here, Gomez takes care that things are sort of peaceful. In the new camp, there is no law. The only ones powerful enough to have a say there are the water mages, but they're too busy studying the barrier all day.
Why should I join the sect?
Well, you better ask somebody from the sect camp. There are always a couple of novices in the camp, and I'm sure they can tell you a lot about the sect. I've never been there myself, but according to everything that's said, they must be really generous. None of the three camps seems to be as much in need of new people as the sect camp.
Which of the huts can
The
I
hut
take for
over
myself?
there with the little canopy is empty.
I'm not listening to all that blathering anymore.
Are you looking for a quiet place where we can talk for a bit or something?
You've won, okay? A fight!
That wasn't very clever.
Maybe.
It looks as if you knew what you were doing.
Nobody ain't complained yet, but that would be a bad idea anyway. Every idiot here needs a sword, and that is what they get from me.
How long does it take you to make one blade?
That depends. I'm as fast as a hurricane with simple swords. Of course, only on condition that the price motivates me. A freak like Whistler usually has to wait longer for his toy than other people.
Why? Doesn't he pay enough?
No, on the contrary. He gave me 150 off for his last sword. The guy is into ornaments and girly stuff like that, and of course that's not cheap. Hey, you ain't curious at all, are you, pal?
Well, Smith, how's business?
Why would you want to know?
I may have an order for you.
Oh, really? And what?
I'll think about it.
Come back when you really need something, and don't get on my nerves.
I'd like to try working here as well.
Ah, but don't you think that you can make great blades?
What do I have to do?
Okay, take the steel and hold it into the fire. Then you have to lay the red hot steel across the anvil. When you're finished, you put the hot blade into the water bucket over there to temper it. The cooled blade finally has to be sharpened on the grindstone.
I see.
However, you'll need some things for that. I could sell them to you.
That won't happen again. I doubt that's ever likely to change.
It was obvious that there would be trouble ahead. Some people never learn.
What are you doing here?
Me? I'm fighting for the glory of the Sleeper.
You fight in the arena?
I was sent here from the swamp by my masters to fight for the Sleeper. I'll fight here for his higher glory, so all infidels can see how strong his power has made me.
What is the Sleeper?
You will find priests who'll be able to answer that question better than I can in our camp. I'll just tell you this much. The Sleeper is our Redeemer. He has led us to this place, and he'll get us out of here.
You mean you're waiting for your God to liberate you?
Yes, and the wait will soon be over. A great invocation is currently being prepared.
What kind of invocation is it you're planning?
Our prophets say that the common invocation of the sleeper is the key to freedom. If you want to find out more about it, just come to our camp.
I challenge you to a duel in the arena.
It will not serve the glory of the sleeper if I slaughter just any bum in front of the audience. I'll only fight against you when you've become a worthy opponent. But I'm sure that the fighters from the old or new camp aren't all men of principle.
Am I now strong enough to fight against you?
No, your strength is insufficient. You're no opponent for me.
I'm new here. Who are you?
I'm Kareem. You must have just been booted in here, or else you'd have heard of me. I'm the best fighter this damned camp has ever seen.
Hi, I'm new here.
You don't say. Tell me about the outside world. It's been over a month since I heard anything from outside. I'm Kurgo. I fight in the arena.
Are you good?
At fighting? I haven't been doing it for long, but I've already won a fight.
What's your job here?
I'm in charge of the arena. I organize the bets, hire new fighters. You know.
I want to join the camp. Can you help me?
I might be able to, if you manage to impress me. Some of the best fighters from all three camps come here to compete against each other. Challenge one of them to a fight. I'll watch you, and if you're good, maybe I'll think about it.
I thought the old camp and the new camp didn't get on. So why do you let their people fight here?
It's simple. There's fights here once a week, and the diggers always like to see one of the rogues from the new camp get flattened. If one of them fights, there's more bets, and that's good for business. Personally, I can't stand the swines from the new camp. But business is business.
I want to place a bet.
But there's no fight on. The next fight's due in a couple of days. There'll be an announcement.
Do you train fighters at all?
Yeah, but not just for fun. If you want me to train you, you'll have to pay for it.
You looking for trouble with me again? Is it possible we're walking in circles? I mean, I don't know where you want to go.
I'd better keep out of this. There would be trouble.
As long as I have everything on. I doubt that's ever likely to change.